fellow South Africans, honorable members, Bagaetso, Dumelang. When we were elected to Parliament, we swore an oath to defend and uphold the Constitution. And the Constitution says that when a president violates the Constitution, he can be removed by this Parliament. It was therefore our duty to table this motion and have it debated today, because we believe in the rule of law and we will do what is right by that law. And of course, we know that our counterparts on the ANC benches do not share our respect for the rule of law. Indeed, in his judgment last week, the Chief Justice was scathing about the conduct of the ANC Parliamentary Caucus and the presiding officers. So we are under no illusions as to which way they will vote this afternoon. We know that the ANC will fall in line behind President Zuma, but it is not our job to worry about the internal politics of the ANC. Our job is to uphold the Constitution, to expose the truth, and to offer a clear way forward for the country. And that is exactly what we intend to do today. So let me start with the events of last Thursday at the Constitutional Court. The judgment handed down by Chief Justice Mogoeng should have been enough to secure President Zuma's fate. When the highest court in the land ruled that the man occupying the highest office violated the Constitution, it should have been the end of President Zuma. Because the Constitutional Court judgment removes any doubt that the president has forsaken his oath of office. And on Friday evening, the 1st of April, South Africans across the land dismissed President Zuma's hollow apology with contempt. Because today, the anger in our country remains palpable. The people of this country don't like being taken for fools, and that is what President Zuma and Gwede Mantashe did on Friday night. They told us that all the years of lies and evasions were just a misunderstanding. They said the president was badly advised. They said he was always going to comply with the public protector's report. Basically, they said it's not a big deal. Well, we are here on behalf of every South African to say it is a big deal. It is a big deal when your president spends 246 million of public money on his private house. It is a big deal when first he denies that it was public money and then says it was for security upgrades only. It is a big deal when he says in this parliament that he had no intention of paying back anything. It is a big deal when he misleads this house and he says he was paying for it with a bond. It is a big deal when he deploys his lackey ministers to make up lame excuses and call it a fire pool. It is a big deal when he uses his caucus in this parliament to defend him with his unconstitutional ad hoc committees. Honorable members, today is a historic day. It's a historic day because it will show the people of South Africa the true character of the people they voted for. Today, it will be recorded that ANC members of this parliament chose to defend a crooked, broken president instead of the Constitution and the rule of law. Today will signal once and for all that the ANC has lost its way and there's absolutely no way back. You see, corruption in the ANC is not limited to one part of the organization or to one person. Corruption has infected the entire party like a cancer. And while our attention today is focused on a large and malignant tumor, we know that under the surface, the disease has replicated itself in every cell. Speaker, the ANC's vital signs are not looking good. Former President Kgalema Motlanthe correctly diagnosed the disease when he said, and I quote, "The rot is across the board. It is not confined to any level or any area of this country. Almost every project is conceived because it offers opportunities for certain people to make money. A great deal of the ANC's problems are occasioned by these. There are people who want to take it over so that they can arrange for the appointment of those who allow them possibilities for future accumulation." In fact, just last week, the Minister of Social Development and President of the ANC Women's League, Bathabile Dlamini, confirmed that corruption has infected the whole ANC leadership. She said, "All of us in the ANC's National Executive Committee have our smaller skeletons and don't want to take out all skeletons because all hell will break loose." What you are saying, Minister, is that all the current ANC leaders are corrupt, and some are just more corrupt than others. Speaker, nobody in the ANC is immune from the cancer of corruption. And so today, when ANC MPs defend President Zuma and his corrupt acts, they will show that they were all complicit in the spread of the disease. Because in rallying behind President Zuma, ANC MPs confirm what we already know, that President Zuma is not the cause of the disease, he's merely the biggest symptom of the disease. And even once this tumor is removed, another will pop up, and the disease will spread until every last cell is corrupted. Speaker, this is no longer the organization that produced leaders like Albert Lithuli, Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu, Nelson Mandela, and Ahmed Kathrada. The ANC has been reduced to what Thabo Mbeki called an ignoble, blood-sucking, and corrupt parasite. But honorable members, let me conclude this address by speaking to members on my side. You see, when later today the votes are counted, you will claim a victory. Because deep down you know that on this occasion, when you lose, actually, when you win, you lose. Every South African will see once again rescuing that the Honorable Chief Justice called the ugly head of impunity from the chopping block. So as ANC MPs, perhaps today you should ask yourself this simple question single time. And when you go to your constituencies, people will ask you, they are already mobilizing against the ANC than never before. And this weekend, South Africans have an opportunity to register to vote and remove this rotten ANC, which is rotten to the core. So today, vote to protect President Zuma and watch how South Africans respond. We can, honorable members, have a government that respects the rule of law, that takes its oath of office seriously, that defends the Constitution and serves the people. We can have a government that respects the power of people to elect it and to remove it. We can have a party in government that believes that when a president breaks the law, he's no longer fit to become the president. And with this government comes a commitment to creating jobs, to cutting corruption, and to delivering basic services to all. And this year, whether it's in Nelson Mandela Bay, in Tshwane, in Joburg, voters have a chance to make a change and many voters will make that change. Today, the ANC will choose Jacob Zuma. It's up to the voters of South Africa to make a different choice. And believe you me, they will vote for change. I thank you.